Can you imagine if one day you could donate organs to yourself? Well, with cloning, this could very well be a possibility in the future. Cloning can revolutionize organ donations, allow parents who previously thought they could never have children, and bring species back from the brink of extinction. Although we can all agree that these are positive, wonderful things, some people still think that legislation on cloning should be banned because, well, they think it's morally wrong. I would like to inform you as to why I believe that the benefits of cloning greatly outweigh any moral obligations you may feel towards such. Regulations on cloning hurts countless people. 22 people die every single day just in the United States of America, and that's according to Science Daily. Now, most of these deaths are caused by either rejection of the organs they did receive, or they just simply don't receive any because there aren't enough organ donations to go around, and that's according to the National Institute of Health. Organ donations that are based off of organs from cloning are less likely to have rejection because it's simply your own stem cells. Next, morally, organs are not a complete person. They do not have thoughts and they cannot function by themselves. It's simply taking a bunch of cells and giving it to someone else. They are not people and thus should not hold the same moral weight that it would to copy humans. Think about this. If we allow cloning and we allow organ transplants, countless lives will be saved every single day. Not only can it save countless lives, but it can also allow parents who never thought they could have children to create life. Some parents cannot have children. 1.5 million women in the United States is infertile, according to the CDC. Cloning would also allow for parents who have life-changing, life-altering, life-killing illnesses like sickle cell or other diseases that are transferred through hereditary ways to no longer have to worry about giving that to their children, thus increasing their likelihood to have children. Because cloning allows for people who desperately want to have children to have them, it also allows them to make healthier babies to prevent the spread of dwarfism or sickle cell or HIV/AIDS. Cloning not only serves to help with human reproduction, but also with animal reproduction. As you know, there are countless animals on the extinction list. These animals are on the brink of death, possibly to never come back again. But with cloning, that's not the case. Cloning can allow for scientists to engineer it so that these animals that are being cloned no longer have the diseases that are killing off their species, and that's according to the university of Edinburgh. Not only that, but this will allow us to bring back species that humans previously caused to go extinct, either through overhunting, environmental issues, or the destruction of their natural habitat. We can bring back species that we once eradicated from the earth. Cloning is yet again a solution to many problems in science. A common question that people have about cloning is how exactly does it work? Cloning can be executed in multiple ways that allow for different outcomes and different solutions to different problems. Cloning stem cells allows you to grow entire organs. Just by taking one stem cell and multiplying it through cloning, you can make an entire organ that can save someone's whole life. And that's according to live science. Not only that, but embryos that are originally clear without data inside of them, no DNA. You can implant DNA from the two parents and allow for that to have certain traits missing, like the ones causing sickle cell or causing HIV. And then you can allow that to grow like normal inside of wombs, thus producing healthy, happy children. And that is according to stemcell.newyork.gov. Not only that, but bringing back extinct species, they do this by cloning relatives of the species. And then they hope to modify the relatives so that they become the species itself by modifying small parts in the gene and mating them accordingly. And that would allow us to bring back dead species like the dodo or the woolly mammoth. And that is express.co.uk that provided that information. Now, if you still believe cloning is not the best possible solution to these problems, you have to consider what the alternative solution to these problems is. Often death, the death of a species, or even possibly the death of parents' dreams that they will ever have a child. Cloning could very well counter some of the many issues that happen in the world today, as long as we allow the research for it to do so. If we don't allow the research, then we cannot solve these problems. We all need to recognize that legislation for cloning is beneficial and it helps advance us as a society and in science. We need to vote in favor of this legislation, and we need to make sure that we are allowing scientists to do everything they can to make the world a better place. Now, in the future, make sure you say hello to yourself.